Hi, welcome back. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today I'm just going to tell you a little bit about me. I'm going to tell you about how I got to where I am and what made me choose this path, or at least how I was called to this path through dreams. For as long as I can remember, my dreams have been a portal for me into the different realms of shamanism, where I travel and play within the different worlds. In shamanism, we have three worlds: the lower, the middle, and the upper worlds, each one contributing to different ancestry, to different spirit guides, and to harnessing different skills and powers and insights based on what our clients need to heal and what we need to dive deeper into this journey of self. And before I understood these different worlds the way I do now, as a child in my dreams, I would just jump into different portals, different holes in walls and different spaces, and just travel and explore and experience without understanding the depth and the full capacity of what I was actually doing, until I was greeted by who I understand was my ancestor in my dreams. This ancestor of mine, my eagle ancestor, who I re-met during my ayahuasca ceremony, she guided me and taught me so much. She took me in one of my dreams to a bonfire where my ancestors were sitting around. We celebrated each other, we celebrated existing together, and I understood how deep my calling is, and I understood what I needed to do. And through my dreams, and through interpreting them, and through understanding them the way I have over time, it has deepened my knowledge of self, and it has brought me into this reality, this realm, to help to heal for the good of all. There are so many different ways that people receive their callings, their understanding, who they are, and what they want to do. And it was through my dreams that I understood everything that brought me here. I understand my dreams as my messages from Great Spirit, from my ancestors, from any spirit guides that come to me. With my clients, I also find that when we go into ceremony, a lot of their power animals come to me in my dreams, and a lot of visitors come in my dreams to tell me things that in my conscious state I can be that anchor. I can send that message through correctly to whomever may need it. And it is important as a result that we take note of our dreams. I'm sure you have been in a situation where you wake up in a panic from a dream that you might have had, where it just felt so real and you couldn't understand what was happening and where you are, and you're a little bit disoriented when you wake up. Dreams have a very powerful message in them if you're willing to listen. And yes, of course, sometimes they are just dreams, but most of the time your dreams are your subconscious speaking to you. It's your subconscious speaking to you and showing you the things that you might have put to the back during your wakeful states, during your present moments, because you might have been too busy, you might not have wanted to experience it and actually dive deep into your triggers at that specific moment. But it's important, before you go to sleep every night, to just sit with yourself and bring back all those things that you've pushed into your subconscious. Bring them back into your conscious state before you go to sleep. Focus on them, learn from them, understand where they came from, and give yourself space and time to learn from them. Focus on what comes up. Focus on why you feel specific moments in that day might have triggered you. Focus on where you are and your present moment. And if you need to, which I highly recommend, at the end of every day before you go to bed, just journal about it. Write down your emotions that you experienced during the day. What emotions came up during different times of the day, what they made you feel, what specific events made you feel specific ways, and why. And by diving into that, you actually learn more about yourself, you learn more about your triggers, and you clear out your subconscious for your dream state. And it's in that dream state with the clear subconscious that your messages come through. It is the most incredible experience to be able to wake up from a dream and feel light, feel happiness. When you're in your dream state, you don't want your present day anxiety and overwhelm to seep into your dreams through your subconscious. But if you don't give your subconscious the opportunity to speak up and just bring awareness to things that you weren't originally wanting to experience, your subconscious is going to tell you in your dreams and be like, listen, my bot, this is what actually came up for you. This is what you still need to work on. And this is what you need to do to get to the next level of your self-discovery. So listen to that subconscious. Give your subconscious the floor at the end of the day. Journal out your thoughts and let your subconscious speak freely. By doing all of this, you're actually promoting your dream state. You're giving your subconscious the opportunity to be free in your dream world, to explore, to have fun. You end up waking up feeling much lighter because you don't have all those worries and those concerns that seeped into your dreams from your subconscious from the day before, and you have a better sense of self when you wake up. When you start dreaming and you get into this new sense of consciousness, your dreams start off kind of just clearing out the riffraff. There's a lot of confusion in them. There's a lot that doesn't really make sense in them. And this is normal because now you're finally bringing your awareness back to your dream state. But eventually, after a few days of consistently clearing out your subconscious before you go to bed, your dreams start going deeper. There's messages in them, there's meaning in them, there's insight in them that help you with your own journey of healing, of growth, of learning, of experiencing. It is in the dream world that we have the opportunity to do the things that limit us in this waking state. So go explore, go be free. Don't limit yourself by the day-by-day things that are happening in your life and they're stuck in your subconscious. Clear out your subconscious, create the balance between mind, body, spirit, and explore in your dream world. Have fun. And when you feel that your dreams are now making sense to you and you feel that deeper sense of meaning in them, start writing down what you dream. Start thinking of your dreams and listening, because now that you've given your subconscious the floor to speak, your subconscious is going to speak even louder in your dream world. It's going to tell you things that you might not have necessarily thought of before, give you a deeper perspective. And it is through this process of connecting that we come back to ourselves and we go deeper into our own self-knowledge. So I implore you to get into a good nighttime routine, to journal before bed, to clear out your subconscious in any way you need to. I recommend going on to my guided meditations. I do a beautiful guided meditation to do before bedtime to exactly that, clear out your subconscious, create a safe space, do some journaling so that your dream world will be fun. And that's all that we're here to do. We're here to experience and we're here to have fun. So we might as well take advantage of it. But with that being said, I would love to hear your thoughts. I'd love to hear if this worked for you and to what extent it did. And if you did like this, please hit that subscribe button, and I hope to see you soon. Blessings, love and light always. And don't forget to have fun, man.